One thing Houston need to know their role and know it real well. Your human psychology don't mean nothing. How many people been around manipulation and lies and money and power and manipulation? How many the concept of a woman being stubborn because of picking jealousy? I refuse to let another person tell me what I'm living and know what goes. That was wrong with people, man. Everybody want to speak about something. You rather listen to somebody else instead of listen to what's going on in your world. The concept and tell Houston, I never just talk about it. I went through everything I went through, and these things. But you don't talk about manipulation. Y'all putting yourself in that situation. You let manipulation. You choose jealousy. You choose others. So everybody giving a concept on everything that's going on here. But you talking about putting people in situations where manipulation going on involved, deception. Stop it, man. Listening to other people. I hate when a person come up with that concept and talking about the concept that you're talking about. And people ain't just preaching, people going through it. Stop it, man. It's a bunch of picky mindset. And then when a man finds somebody they like, they want to be jealous and trying to exit people out. Stop putting that concept of your thoughts on people. Stop it, man. Stop putting your concept of the way you operate. Listening to that right there will get that. The human behavior. Hey, you surely don't know what the damn I'm thinking. Know your role and shut it up real quick. That was wrong. That's why people always miss out on the good stuff of a person because they care what human psychology thinks instead of getting to know people. Y'all put yourself about manipulating and listening to others. They made a bad decision then, and they gonna make a bad decision now. Nobody got time for that with manipulation and people stop it. No, what your human psychiatry is. Now talk about what you think you know as a woman. Nobody don't want to hear that bull crap. You surely. That's why I. Let me tell this. Let me tell this girl something. The fact I'm having a. I want to tell this woman princess something. I'm having a great conversation with a girl from a faraway country, and she know how to act. She not with the drama. She not with the manipulation. She not with the putting everybody in her business. She know how to listen to a man. A woman can throw other stuff when you got cousins and jealousy. She know how to listen to a man or a teenager when I'm in a situation. Don't throw your contact when you got manipulation involved as a woman. Stop that. Nobody don't care about your degree. That's why people gonna lose every time dealing with me, man. That's why people gonna lose every time dealing with Hubert. No, you fucking go ahead with that. I don't care about your psychiatry. You surely don't know which way I'm thinking. You surely don't know my moves and the way I'm thinking because you a woman and y'all sitting up there with y'all opinion. So you giving that opinion off. Come on, man. Is that a bunch of manipulation and lies go around? That's the concept of what how somebody talk. Look at Ron say something he wasn't supposed to say. And we talking about it. I lived everything I lived. So the concept of what you're trying to do about what you're talking about as a Houston manipulation. A woman put themselves in a situation because they care what others think of the concept of when they with somebody instead of growing. I started from the bottom and I had to work my way up. And I'm still working my way up. Even when the chips are all down at the end of the day, I have to show my personality more and grow without the concept of how manipulation going on and the tactics that going on with it, and the mindset tactics. So me going through those things, my boy Dana came to me. He's been in the United States. He said, Hubert, I had some girls over there, and I'm talking to them about 2019 and 18, probably 18 and 17. And he come up and he said, Hubert, people messing with you because what you stand for. I move a different way than others. I move that different way than others. It's not all about doing it, but a woman is doing the things they want to do and listening to others. I always had money in my pocket. I have never lost to a concept. I'm not losing now. The concept of how people think. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. Just because a man don't got a car doesn't mean he's broke. And that's the concept of how people not taking it. Just because a man don't got a car doesn't mean he's broke. So how can you understand those qualifications of those goals, right? You got to understand the qualifications, right? Let me tell you, my relationship wasn't built on cars. It was built on the time that we spent, the movie, Cinemarket. As Cassie X, Maria Ella, X, Fam Albert, I think it's built on when we hang out with each other. That's where things are built, that they care about that material things. When T.I. talk about, when TLC talk about no scrub, I can have somebody driving and a woman come and hug me from the back of the seat and love on me. Let me tell you something. I didn't grow up around that environment. I've been around other exes and I didn't parents and they didn't show that environment and what people are doing well. And you know what I'm saying? And you lucky parents don't hear the things that's going on, how these men act. One thing a person don't realize, a crowd causes trouble. But the manipulation tactics is what's getting the mind from and the manipulation, because you can't tell what's fiction and what's real. You ain't able to see the things, you're blind in the mindset. I can never tell. Let me tell you something. My situation a lot more different because I have my sad something and I have my emotion, my behavior. If I miss someone, my spiritual behavior is different. So I had to get the concept of what we talking about. You know what they told me in Dallas County in 2022 and 2019? We're going to have to watch him because they're not able to manipulate me. The concept of they're not able to manipulate something what they can't understand for their personal gain are lies. So I'm actually in the concept of how can we understand the issues of how we dealing with certain things. So it's the manipulation that's involved in the jealousy. I'm 14, 15 years old. I got a job. I'm working. But people, cousins, and friends not having the same thing I'm having. And I gotta take care of my girlfriend. I gotta take care of my teenager girlfriend. I'm going to jobs. I'm going to different businesses. I'm doing all of those things. What's going on, little nephew? No, I don't think so. I'm going to jobs. I'm going to different colleges. I'm at 8 different businesses. I'm going to thrift stores. I'm going to job fairs. I'm going to I'm going to things like that. I'm not just working at Big Lots. I'm working at different jobs. I'm going to summer school on the. I'm going to summer school. I'm going to help out at elementary schools, and people got summer school somewhere else. Element. I'm doing all of these things that I'm doing. So the concept of we have manipulation that's going. Nobody wants to deal with that, and the women want to go on there. Let me tell you something. I had to deal with a fake friend trying to play me, baby. I don't need you. And this girl named Chris, I don't need you. I'm doing things. I've been doing this before you. But people come to my apartment staying when I have an appointment. So me able to do the thing, but let me tell you something. If I can have a bond with somebody from a foreign country and we never got into an argument, we don't push the conversations, we don't do none of that. We don't talk about politics. We talk about her dog. We talk about the concept. And I can message her right now and be like, hold up, what you doing? When we gonna talk about this? Her English not doing. What you gonna talk about? I don't have to worry about that with her. And the concept of not have to deal with those certain things. To not deal with those certain things. We talking about those things to not deal with it. But we talking about manipulation, that's the biggest threat of them all, right? Because that's the concept of the threat. And you got to understand that's the concept of it, right? So I don't have to argue with a person I'm having a bond with and just communicating with. So that's the concept when you can start off fresh and we don't like I gotta tell her this, thank you for this having that great conversation and I'm meeting off a poker chat and I talk to I'm just connecting with people and we just having I didn't talk to people online about spiritual stuff and I can see things to understand it. Let me tell you something. I want to tell Houston something. Um, this is the mirror. This is the mirror. This is me. I'm in the middle. And Sabina is in a thing. The mirror said Sabina says something good about me in the back. And the mirror in the front says, so what? And I watch Sabina face, body motion. It's like, you care what he think? That's jealousy. Nobody wants to deal with that at 14 and we watching the spiritual behavior. And we had a song, The Best I Ever Had. And we used to play music because I'm working at 14. I'm going to college and I'm at Brookhaven. I'm going to North Lake. I'm doing thrift stores. I'm doing multiple things of where I'm going at. But a person don't realize at 14 years old, 15 years old, that I have to deal with certain situations that I'm busy. The concept of a high man is, look, I didn't have time to play. I got friends that need my help. I got all of those things that need things. I don't got time for that. I'm not trying to, the concept of it, I'm trying to stay away from certain things. So my bind is greater than any other bind. Like, man, this person really hit it, but I don't want to, we say we're going to take it slow till she come to America or I do it, whatever that is. So, how that's going to, my hardest thing, when I get her over here up front or whatever that is, to not let others manipulate. And me and her growing that concept. And we said we was gonna be friends just because she just went to a thing. So I kind of tease her a little bit. It depends on how we direct. I kind of mess with it a little bit to see how the conversation is going to go. So that is the concept of everything that what that is. So how can we understand when we're trying to connect with each other? And I can at 14, 15 years old, I'm at the park one year, about '08 and '07, and I'm having this connection with Maya, and I don't think I would think, and her brother tried to break that mindset, like we giving each other eye contact, and that can be the biggest things somebody have to deal with as a team. The conflict. I'm working at U-Haul, and the conflict. I'm working at U-Haul, and when I'm working at U-Haul, me and this girl, we both like Mountain Dew, and we both sitting in Mountain Dew in Addison. And one year, about a long time ago, we sitting in U-Haul. We both like Mountain Dew. We both giving each other. And Uche, it terminated that connection. And a woman got to be stronger than how a man acts. So the concept of where we trying to go. Look, I can't worry about how other people think and how other people feel and trying to play something. I didn't get this far. I'm moving forward and like nobody I'm having connection with other people. And people trying to run there with they stepping. Let me tell you something. A society that think the same, that got the same rotation over and over, that don't want to change and how they operate as a community, you're gonna get the same results. You're gonna get the same because they're not willing to change their approach and how they direct life. And like when you do a community center, when you got the same routine. When you go out, you got the same thing. So do I keep building this bond with somebody? Do I keep this adventure and talking to people and growing that bond with them and see what we got in other than Texas and manipulation and trying to just figure out that right connection with a woman and try to get on here on my other app and trying to figure out how can I connect and find that connection. That's friends. I'm getting tired. You got the same mindset, a job. They got the same Nobody want those things. So I'm trying to change up my environment for something positive. But you women gotta act like y'all behavior too and what you want. So I'm trying to understand the concept of the definition. Another example, I'm in Walmart. I'm in 2996. This is about 2018, 19, is about before I went on fraternity leave. And I'm standing outside the deli. And I'm looking at my customers from outside the deli with my robe on. And you know, I say out loud, I say, Jessica should think before she happy. And the customer popped up on me and said, you be right. We understanding the mindset of others. We understanding the mindset how others act. And he said, Huber, you right. The mindset wasn't right. And the employees in there. So we are doing something different. And all that. If I could talk to people online, me from Chicago, New York, and we online, me, we talked about spiritual stuff, and they blind over here about these women blind because they're not open, and they can manipulation, and they can't understand the spirit. But if I'm talking to people in 2019, and we talking about the spiritual stuff, what do that mean off a lie? Man, I'm talking to New York and we understanding each other in New York and Chicago, and we talking about spiritual stuff. And people going, one guy come up to me, go ahead, I still got a lot to learn. It just the behavior of what's going on here. They got a billion mindsets, and everybody trying to use a manipulation tactic to get their way. It's about things and things and all of those things. So you got to know how to maneuver the things around here. I have always did stuff different. Let me tell you, right when I got out of high school and I had a job, and I got a job through a ticket to work program, and they helped me get. I have never lost, fell off. But when it comes to our government not listening, how can we understand it? I have always been on track. My government allowed me to go off track with lies from society parents. Joe Biden can do the records. If you think I'm lying, if Governor Abbott want to hit the politic button, ask him how I got that job. I had a couple of more years left. Ask him how I got that job right before I had a couple of more things left when I was still there. But the concept of leaders don't want to listen. The concept of Social Security that don't want to listen. The concept. Let me tell you, a woman have to be humble with a person if you want to get to know them. Because you know why? Jealousy don't live here because when you come close to me, we're gonna win together. And that's what a woman or a person gotta think in that format, we're gonna win together. So can you move the different way from others? I used to I this person I met in McDonald's the other day. And this person remind me of my not the Chinese friend, my Vietnamese friend. She got an older sister, she got two other sisters in CFB. When I and when I used to not and we all they know I had a girlfriend, they never crossed that line with me. So I used to go by their house, three of them, and their mom and dad, and they used to cook. And we used to chill. When I'm in the studio, I used to chill. Carrie, I used to like when Mary used to call me. We doing marshmallows. We doing stuff in the house. We doing music. And Carrie called. We getting in the car. We riding in the car. He's stealing stuff, stealing cars. I said, I hope I don't get caught dealing with your ass in the car, stealing this car. And people gotta know I'm spending time. I'm gonna creep you. I'm spending time. You know what I'm saying? But a person, let me tell you something. A person mom got to understand what she went wrong and him went wrong. And I'm gonna tell you what I mean. Because Ryan got a big mouth, and it's a person making the same mistake that somebody else is making. I'm gonna tell you something on what I have to say. And love is for me. I'm sitting on the porch with Sabina, about to step by Sabina's mom one day, and Sabina sitting on the top on it, and she said, I said something to her. I only allow people to get close to me to understand, right? And she said, I'm close to you. I mean, close to my heart. That means your daughter got my heart. That means if I tell somebody they got my heart, they got my heart. You can't get to that just by getting close to the body. A body not don't mean nothing when somebody have your heart. Only she can comprehend that. And that's the concept of somebody got to understand as a teen. Only she have that. So when a mom asks me something, you have to understand, and you got and all of those things. So the concept of a person, parent not understanding, and people not trying to understand. Rod making that same mistake that he made. So I have to leave certain things because I got other business to handle as a team. I don't got time for that, man. Let me tell you something. And we're gonna talk about. I had to deal with somebody who wanted to make a sex damn, be a porno star as a damn team. I had to deal with that concept and then get mad because I'm not spending my money the way things as a team that I have to do with my teenager girlfriend. And I have to watch certain things, play off to certain things. Only thing I want in the alleyway, like Sky doing the things she doing to you. Only person I want touching me is my girl at that time. So I can't allow jealousy to get in the way. I can't allow vindictive behavior to get in the way. And I can't allow a woman opinion to get in my way out of the concept of it. The concept of behavior. So let me tell you something. I just have to tell a person I do music with, I want no business with him. Because the jealousy been going on since school. And he broke that relationship. Him and his cousin doing stuff they don't supposed to be doing. And Zach with that, and then he gonna try to play dumb with me. And I blocked him. I filed the shit right there. I don't got time for that, man. I don't got time for that fake stuff that's going on. So me just able to observe. I've been connected with people, but Dallas I've been connected with a lot of people, man. And we've been talking about shout out to Ohio, shout out to Chicago, shout out to New York, man, Las Vegas, shout out to UK. I've been talking to a lot of people in different places, Tennessee, Detroit, a lot of people, man, a lot of people just been understanding, but the concept of the manipulation world can get us in a way and understand. I had a cousin, and I'm gonna speak my mind. And my cousin said, "Oh, I don't like the way you move because you doing the selling drugs. Because I'm doing things a little different than you, and these women choose them. Dang, if I have any more kids, that'd be a blessing. That would be a blessing in disguise if God give me something else to understand it. But right now, it's focused on your career and focus on your growth and not focus on what a cousin got to say and he got all these baby mamas and doing all of those things. And I don't want to talk. I mean, Samantha talked about something because y'all bringing up stuff where I don't want to cause conflict at dealing with another person. Where she want a thug, but you want somebody that's lying to you and doing all of those things. We play the low end, so you want a shorty, want a thug, and then you want somebody that's gonna lie to you, but you don't want a person that's gonna keep it real with you to understand it. Nobody wants to deal with that, man. Let me tell you something. One thing a person said in these horoscopes say, and a person said God is giving you another chance. God is giving Walmart and Texas another chance, and the politics to stop lying, and Governor Abbott and the society to stop lying. My chance, I'm never gonna question the change that we do. So we are gonna keep moving in the direction that we want to keep doing and keep moving. I had too many teachers. I told them, around, look, I had 4 women in my class. And 3 women. I had my regular teacher, 2 teachers, and another teacher, and and all of them put on their big draws with me and knew Miss Smith how to handle me, how to deal with me, and how to teach me. So well, yeah, we had all the time, but how to deal with me. And you got to understand, you got women and you got children. You got a woman that want to be stubborn in her boss way, but I have a woman. I had great teachers that was a woman. Ain't no child in them. Well, my teachers, they give me the pen, they teach me. They gonna teach me. They not gonna play with me. That's the difference between how a woman or a teenager. You're not on my level, but just because a woman bad, she picking on trust, baby. Do you what you got to do. Nobody got nothing to do with those stuff. So I have to get the concept, and I have to keep moving. And the way I always keep moving, I'm not learning. Look, and when I'm listening to these articles, they are learning. They listen. Texas and the Democrats and the community and Joe Biden. This is a lesson that Joe Biden needs to know. Learn. And I'm speaking my mind. God told me to speak your mind. This is a lesson for Trump, Joe Biden, and the rest of them. When we talking about different concepts of racism, of how politics act in businesses, any one of those things, behavior of employment, behavior of management. So we understand the concept of what we're going through here. I can sit up there with a female friend. I can sit up there with a female friend, and 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 when I'm with that female friend, she come over to my house. My cousin one day, I'm having a get together at my house in my apartment, and I let her come. I know her since she was in school. She got out of school, and her boyfriend acting jealous. I'm like, hold up, that's not a friend on how that things happen, and that broke our friendship up. So can we get the concept of what we talking about here?